Hey Dennis, so I just want to go over this eform here and just explain why the eform that I created looks the way it does, and then we can start with finalizing it. Hopefully, we can do that shortly. So what I took was that the input in the Excel spreadsheet was feedback and requested requirements from the users. And then this was either existing somewhere else or it was something that the way they wanted to look. But then the mock was the way that we were going to build it out into Oscar based on all this feedback. So knowing all that, that's what I did. So if we just want to open up the eForm, so that's why this eForm looks the way it does here. Just with the look from the spreadsheet, with the flow mostly from the mock here. The main thing that's with this eForm was just the functionality, some base functionality that we'll be applying to all the other eForms that we do if it works here for everyone and we like it. But I gotta tell you, I do like it. What kind of took long was just kind of redoing. This eForm here is not using the generator or using the background image, which is, great. I love that. But what we wanted was one of the complaints I heard you guys mention was, which I'm sure I hear a lot of people mention anyways, was just how small the text is. So there was a couple things that I did here. A lot of it was just creating like an example of some sort of base designs that we can move forward for HTML based created eForms or eForms we're not using the generator with for. Was just the ability to be able to make the font bigger for the display for the user, so it's easier for them to input the data. So that's what we've done here. Now the nice thing about that, this doesn't affect the print. The print will be result to its base design, which is actually based to print properly, and then there's CSS in there that helps with the margins and stuff. But that is the basics. Now you can see here. That it looks a lot like the image there, and hopefully that's what we're looking for. There's probably going to be some things in there that you'll want to maybe change, but overall what I'm hoping to do is try to finalize this form. And the few things that I want to start with was PHN. Where is that being pulled from? I'm assuming it's the chart number and the demographics. Currently that's what I set it to, so it populates, if this is populated in the demographics, the chart number, and it will populate here. The other thing was the functionality of these. What I read from it was that when they click, they want to populate the notes. So I did do a base function that just put in some test data, and it would do that. But I just need to know exactly how that wants to be, because maybe it's in the document, but I didn't get how that data was going to be populated, or exactly what it was going to be populated with. Maybe the behavior here is also something we want to talk about. But next, just was the next one was the POSS was just being asked that it was displayed in italics when it's selected. So I didn't do anything with this because I just wanted to make sure, because I know in that Word document that outlines these, there's a little bit more information. So is it that when it's selected, they just want this to show this selection here to be italic, or was it that they want to include more data and present that data in here in italics? So that's what the main questions I wanted. I did do a little thing here just to populate. I'm using the older, I know I talked about Bootstrap. Bootstrap I'm going to right now keep with the forms. Here I'm going to just inherit the base functionality that eForms are including with these traditional scripts. So I got some work to do on that. Actually, I was going to join them just to make it simpler. But that's really not my question at the moment, just those three. So anyways, and the prints right now for this, the actual when you the PDF generated actually looks just like this, and both the PDF and the HTML web print are both one pages, and then so that's good. So anyways, let me know.